friends, back again with another video. You guys were requesting this one like crazy in my creative scene burn transition tutorial that I put out. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create awesome portal zoom through transitions. I'm going to show you how to do it in After Effects using Saber, which is a free plugin from Video Copilot. Make sure you download that before you try this out if you are doing it the free way. There's also another plugin from Universe, which I'm going to talk about how you can do this pretty easily as well. That one is paid, but anyways, let's hop right into After Effects. I've got these two clips right here that I'm going to transition into. This is the first one. I'm going to transition through this cup, and then we're going to transition into this clip, Young Bands with the umbrella right here. So that's looking all good. I'm just going to select all these clips, right click them, and then replace them with an After Effects composition. So as always, before we start this tutorial, if you guys need any kind of resources for your videos, we got effect preset packs, transition packs, bunch of free content on the website, even have music presets, drum kits, a bunch of cool stuff, MediaMonopoly.co. Now that I've plugged that, what we're going to do is hop right into this. So what I'm going to do is just hide this top layer right here, and here's our original clip of him with the cup. And this is supposed to be our freeze frame layer. For some reason, when we brought into After Effects, it went back into normal. So I'm just going to right click on that. I'm going to go to time, and I'm going to click freeze frame. So what I'm going to do is just drag over to where the freeze frame layer starts, so right about here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to draw a mask. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my pen tool, and I'm just going to draw a mask around the circle of this cup. I made a video about transitioning in and out of things using crop effects within Premiere and After Effects, kind of based after that new A$AP Rocky music video. I talked a lot about the best scenes for creating kind of zoom in effects or cutting out things in scenes. Definitely a useful video if you guys didn't get a chance to watch that one. So I'm going to connect that mask. I'm going to go ahead and click the M key just to bring up my mask options, and I'm going to change it from add to subtract. So now let's go ahead and open up these mask options right here. Let's just bump up a little bit of the feather just to kind of blend that in a little bit better, and that's looking good. So we don't want this to just pop up and just be a hole. We want it to kind of grow like it's kind of being burned away. So to create that effect, I'm just going to go ahead and reduce the mask expansion right here until it is nothing. I'm going to keyframe the mask expansion. I'm going to drag a bit, and then I'm just going to make that 0. So you're going to see we create this effect where it's kind of like a hole being burned through the cup. Looks really cool. Now here's how we're going to create the cool stylized portal look onto this. So if you do have Red Giant Universe, what you can do is just add an ecto effect onto there. And like I said, this is the paid version. I'm going to show you the free version in a second as well. I just want to show this real quick because it's super simple to be able to do this. You basically just throw it on and it's already done like that. What you can do is actually just go to your glow settings, just turn down the post glow. So you have this kind of portal open up. You can always go through, change any of the presets, change any of the set looks. So that's very simple. So now I'm going to show you how to do this with Saber, which is the free way. So what I'm going to do is just delete this mask. We're going to start over with a brand new mask. And the reason for that is for some reason, Saber doesn't react to mask expansion. It's okay though, you're going to get the same looking effect. It's just going to be a few more steps. So I'm going to click on my freeze frame clip, and I'm actually going to draw a new mask, but this time I'm going to draw the mask kind of smaller like this. Click M to bring up your mask options. Go ahead and change it to subtract, just like the other time. Open up your options and just add a little bit of a feather. I'm actually going to go ahead and drag this in so that it's a tiny little circle, just like that. So now what I'm going to do is just look up Saber in my effects and presets. Like I said, download Saber if you haven't already. Free link in the description from Video Copilot. Drag that onto your freeze frame clip at the very bottom here. So you're going to see this giant beam of light pop up. We're just going to have to change a few settings and then it's going to apply. So go ahead and change alpha mode to mask glow like that. Next, we're going to open up customize core. Change your core type from Saber to layer mask like that. It's going to pop onto the mask that we drew before. Go ahead and open up your render settings. We're going to change composite settings from black to add, just like that. So that's looking cool. It's basically the same exact thing. So now you can go up to the very top. You can change your preset. You can change your look. Changing around the feather is also going to change how this looks a lot. So make sure you go ahead and change the feather of the mask however you would like. What we're going to do is just keyframe the mask path, and we're just going to make it grow. So for some reason, like I said, you can't use mask expansion. All you have to do is just drag to the end of this clip, and we're just going to go ahead and click on this to bring up these little joints, and we're going to drag this so that it takes up the full length of the cup. Click on your pen tool if you need to add in any more anchors. Okay, and then that's kind of a choppy looking thing. So I'm just gonna feather that a huge amount like that. So here's what we got. Let's go ahead back, and you're gonna see since we created that keyframe, see the portal opening like that, looking really cool. So that's looking super cool. Now all we need to do is actually set up the zoom effect. So let's go ahead and take that top clip that we hid before, the one that we want to transition into. We're just gonna drag it to the very bottom below our freeze frame layer. And I'm gonna drag it into a position where it's underneath our cup. So now I'm going to show this layer, so I'm going to click this little box right here. I'm going to drag along, and you're going to see it pops up within our mask, since that mask is set to subtract, which is really cool. Now all we have to do is just scale this down so it's the size of the cup. So let's go ahead and click on our bottom layer. I'm going to change the transform value and just scale that down, and then I'm just going to reposition that so that it's inside the cup. And the more feather you add onto the original mask in the cup, the more kind of faded it's going to be, and the more it's going to blend in with the cup, which is something that's pretty cool and something that I like a lot. So now the last step is actually just to add a zoom effect, which is pretty simple. You can do this either in Premiere, After Effects, however you want to do it. There's a bunch of tutorials out there showing you how to do zoom effects, zoom effect presets. I have a whole transition pack on my website. So I'm actually just going to add a zoom from Premiere, even though, like I said, you can do this within After Effects. However you want to add any kind of zoom. It's really down to personal preference. I'm not going to show you a specific kind of zoom. So what I did was I just went to the part whenever the freeze frame starts, which is where this clip right here starts. I just dragged in the clip again into Premiere, and we have it synced up just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a cut right here. I'm going to delete the end part because this is already within our clip. I'm going to drag that up so it's on the same video track as our original stuff. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold down Shift, go once to the left, go ahead and click Control K. Shift, once to the right again, Control K. We're just going to nest these two clips which are in between, so right click and nest, and you'll recognize these steps if you look up a lot of my tutorials on zooming stuff or any of my zooming effects. I'm going to go ahead and look up my transition pack. Link is available in the description, and I'm just going to add a cool zoom. So I'm probably going to add in maybe Patronus zoom, see what that looks like. And that looks pretty cool. I'll play that for you. So that is the Patronus zoom from my pack. That looks really cool. A little bit different from the beginning example. The beginning example I actually used an After Effects zoom. This time I'm just going to be using zooms from my Premiere pack, as well as I'm going to be adapting that into After Effects very soon. So like I said, add any of your favorite zoom presets. If you do want the transition pack, link will be down in the description. Effects Pack 2.0 is going to be coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. You guys have been asking about that for a while. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Helps the growth of this channel a huge amount. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.